I just got to watching Lunel live. I know you guys probably never seen her live. You have to see her live. If you've never seen her live before, you have to see her live. Listen, I don't know where she went. I think she went somewhere. I don't know, but you have to come see Lunel live. She's really funny, but I'll probably interview her tomorrow because she had to go back to the.
PT, I'm back.
Oh, she's right here. Hi. You have to look now. Look into this little ball right here.
I've looked in the balls before.
Listen, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching my show.
I do every day.
Supporting me, and I love you so much.
Every day I watch it.
I love you.
If I miss it a day, I catch up.
And she gets me together when I get it wrong.
I be like, no, she.
Hey. All right. That's enough of that. PT. That's enough of that. All right. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Turn my music down. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm PT. Today, of course, it's Friday. It's a live show tonight. Hey, Greg. Welcome to the show. You're the only one on here that said hi. Shame on y'all, honey. What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm PT. Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about, baby. I need y'all to share this video, honey, because, baby, every time I get ready to do my live shows and I'm getting ready to pour the tea, honey, something else pops up that's hotter than what I was going to talk about. Because my original tea, my PT's punch, should I say, was going to be about, it was something else. It was something, but this, I'm like, wow, this just came out of nowhere. Like I was minding my own business. Something is going on with my. Hold on 1 second. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, there we go. It looked like I was lagging there for a while, but I guess we're good now. All right, so don't forget, guys, I am a little delayed. So if you're watching me on Facebook or if you're watching me on YouTube, I'm using my StreamYard so I can show videos and stuff. So I am just a tad bit delayed. So if you do say hi to me and I don't respond right away, I'm not being shady. It's just that it's just a tad bit delayed. Welcome to the show. I need everybody to share the live. Please make sure you share this live because we're going to definitely talk about this breaking news. Jason Lee, what he said about Jennifer Hudson. And then we're going to talk about a few other things. Then this show goes real fast. So sit back and relax, get your favorite drink or whatever you're doing over there. And we're going to get into this conversation. But again, before I go any further, I want to send a shout out to Greg. For those who did not know, this was given to me by Greg and his roommate. It's a really, really neat. Greg is going to put the information in the link below where you can order your own behind the scenes little lighting here. I like to get me one of these and put my, I like to get one with my name on it, my last name or my first name and put it on my wall, or like my family name or whatever. Yeah. But it does a lot of little neat things, I don't really want to do it again because it's hard for me to get back to work. But it's flashes. She does everything. It's really, really cute. So Greg is going to put the link here so you can order you one. Okay. And again, thank you, Greg, you and your roommate who got that for me for my birthday. It was actually for my birthday, even though my birthday was in July. I'm just not getting it because they took a while to get it right. Okay. Well, honey, here we go. I was talking to Greg earlier, and there was a lot of things that I told Greg that I was going to talk about. He's like, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Well, one thing about PT, honey, I'll be on top of it. Yes, honey, I may not be on the radio, but bitch, I'll be on top of it. Okay. I give you the latest entertainment news. Okay. So we Googled the word illiterate. Okay. And from what Greg told me, and when I Google it, says you're not, illiterate means that you're unable to read or write. Okay. Unable to read or write. Here is Jennifer Hudson, and here is, of course, Jason Lee. Here's Jennifer and Jay. Well, no, hold on, go back. Here's Jennifer Hudson on the right. Here is Jason Lee. I do have videos. You know I don't play, honey. When I get ready to give y'all the latest, I'm gonna have videos to go with what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I I Googled Jennifer Hudson's background. I Google what she's done, where she's comes from and the things that she's done. Well, I will say this, that she did graduate. She graduated from college. She went to, I believe it's Langston University and another college. Yeah, Kennedy KI. That's what I Googled. That's what I pulled up. Um, and okay, but Jason Lee calls her illiterate. Now he's apologized since then, but he said some other things too about uh to me he was making an excuse about what he said about Jennifer Hudson. Okay, he said because he got a lot of flack from his fans saying that you were wrong for saying that about her. And he goes, well, it's my voice, my opinion. Listen, if I want to become an overnight success, all I got to do is start talking bad about folks too. I will have 1 million subscribers by tomorrow. All I got to do is make up stories and make up lies and say allegedly and say whatever's on my mind. I feel like there's some things that you just don't need to say. And I understand that we are all grown and we all have an opinion, but there's some things you just don't need to say. Prime example. I got this from my friend Gary with the T. Gary with the T told me, PT, even though I do celebrity gossip and I do celebrity news, there's some things you just stay away from because, well, PT, well, you don't really want to be a blogger. Well, no, I don't want to live like Tasha K. I want to be able to walk out of my apartment. Yes, apartment. And don't worry about nobody trying to do something to me. When I'm with Gary with the T, I know y'all get tired of me talking about this, but it's the true story. Whenever I'm with Gary, you know what people would do, and Gary does gossip and he reads. Oh, he reads. Everybody wants to take a picture with him. Hey Gary, oh I love you. That's the type of blogger I want to be. Now you can be a different type of vlogger, a blogger, and where people can read you, want to fight you, want to beat you up. That's not PT. That's not me. Okay. That's the name of the company right here, designbyinc.com, if you want to get this here in the background. That's not PT. Okay. Now, Jason Lee said, I'm going to let y'all see the video, and we're going to talk about what he said after he finishes his conversation. But can I just say this? You can still, do you think Harriet Tubman spoke well? Do you think that Frederick Douglass spoke well? Or let's say some of these people who back during slavery days that were smart, that were trying to help these people, escape and stuff. Just because they don't speak well doesn't mean that they are illiterate. You understand what I'm saying? To me, Jennifer Hudson, she just has that, just sort of like Beyonce. They try to say Beyonce can't speak, but that's a New Orleans, Louisiana, Texas talk. I'm telling you, because I know the people in Houston and I know how they talk, and they all talk like that. That doesn't mean that she's illiterate. Doesn't mean that she's dumb either. Now, y'all don't have to agree with me, okay? But I don't. Thank you, VIV. I just don't believe just because you can't speak like, oh, I went to Harvard and oh, you did speak like this. No, no. Doesn't mean that you're illiterate just because you like me. I know how to speak when I'm around certain people. When I get around certain people, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm like, hey, y'all, now y'all know that's how I talk. But when I approach some people that might not understand my slang or the way I speak, I'm going to speak to them like, hey, how are you today? Great, my name is PT, and I wanted to speak with you about something. There's ways that there's ways that you can speak, but I don't think Jennifer Hudson needs to be. Oprah Winfrey. I think if everybody gets this out of their mind and stop trying to make Jennifer Hudson, Sherry Shepherd, and even Sherry Shepherd, she talks real, hey, that's just how she speaks. Lunel is very intelligent, but she can get downright dirty with it, baby. But do you think she's illiterate? No. Yeah. Yep. V said, okay, look at Cardi B. She's not dumb at all. No. Now they can talk like they're crazy. Yeah, I got something going on with my live. I don't know what's going on with my live. It's just like I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, if it looks okay over there, you guys can see and everything's good, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. So, but anyway, I don't feel like just because you can't speak like you're from Harvard or you don't or you can't, there's some people who didn't graduate and can speak well. There's some people who can't read or write but can speak well. But does that make them illiterate? No. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. All right, cool. Okay. Jennifer Hudson, hi Rose. Jennifer said that Jennifer has a real person. She's a real person, and her dialect didn't stop her from becoming wealthy. Okay, okay. Now you said that. You said that, baby. Yeah. And that's just Jason. Just you missed the mark, Jason. And you apologized, but you said, well. And then he went on to talk about, well, after he said that he realized he was trending. And sometimes it's not about trending, y'all. Sometimes it's not about a like and a view. It's just not. And don't ever think you can't be canceled because you can be canceled. Don't ever think that you too damn high and high and mighty, honey, where you can't be canceled. You can definitely be canceled. Don't ever if the people don't cancel you, God will cancel you. What's that song they used to sing? Lord, if I'm too high, bring me down. Hello, somebody. Let's watch this video and we'll talk about it when I come back.
It's to the world they live in and the experience. Hey, what up? It's me, Jason. I'm here at the Healthcare Unlocked office in Miami. I wanted to do a video because yesterday I trended all day long, and there was so much conversation that happened yesterday around me trending and what I should do and should not do, and all these different people who had opinions. And I had lots of conversations yesterday, but I wanted to come here and share my thoughts because that's what I do. My team wanted me to put out a statement in response to me calling Jennifer Hudson illiterate on The Breakfast Club, but I'm not one to put out statements. That's not what I do. That's not how I move. If I can put myself in a situation, I can walk myself through it by using my own face and my own voice. Because the one thing that I know for sure is that I have power. My power is my voice, my opinions, my thoughts, my free thoughts, and my ability to own my own platform.
But again, just because you have an opinion, that doesn't mean you have to say everything because you have an opinion.
Giving me the ability to speak freely. And so I did that the other day on The Breakfast Club when I called her illiterate. And although for shits and giggles or whatever reason I did that in a real flippant way, I did feel bad when I read a lot of comments from my fans who were not happy with the word that I used. I am not a fan of Jennifer Hudson's talk show, but I am a fan of Jennifer Hudson. I've said that many times. I think she's a phenomenal singer, mother, actress. She's a beautiful black woman, but she's a bad.
Okay, I gotta stop this, and I want to read this what V just posted up here. She says, we have people with PhDs and aren't smart at all." She said, "I work for the Social Security Administration." She said, "I was teaching them their job when they came to work for the Social Security Administration." See what I'm saying? Okay, let's go.
Bad talker. And that is my opinion. And the thing, again, that gives me power is having my voice, and I will never have that taken away. But in the same breath, when I have a voice that I've spent so much time building in terms of influence and impact, I have an award show called the Impact Awards where I honor people who use their
And just
around
like
me
you,
trending and what I should do. And
okay, just like you build it up, you can lose it. Oh yeah. And see, you're running for city council. You need to keep yourself. You need to watch what you say because I'm not saying he can't have an opinion about Jennifer Hudson, but first of all, it's just not certain things you just don't need to say, Jason. You just don't need to say. And the reason why I say you don't need to say it because now you're apologizing. No, you're not apologizing about having an opinion. And don't put Jennifer Hudson's show in with what you said because that don't have this don't have nothing to do with Jennifer Hudson's show. You said you don't like I like Jennifer, but I don't like her show. We're not talking about this. We talk about you call her an idiot. I mean, you called her. I'm sorry. I'm saying going on what she said. You called her illiterate. Okay, I think she's far from being illiterate. Okay, let's go.
Shouldn't I do? And all these different people who had opinions. And I had lots of conversations yesterday, but I wanted to come here and share my thoughts because that's what I do. My team wanted me to put out a statement in response to me calling Jennifer Hudson illiterate on the Breakfast podcast. And when I give my opinions as a black woman, my manager who manages social media, she's black, my attorneys, my doctors, my everybody.
That doesn't mean anything. That's just like a white person said, "Oh, my friend is black." That's just like a white person saying the N word and said, "Oh, my friends are black." There's certain things they can get away with saying. That don't have nothing to do with anything. Thank you, Deshanta. That don't have nothing to do with anything. Everybody, please share the live so we can get more people on here. It'd be nice if we can get at least 20 people watching. That doesn't mean anything just because you have a black manager, you have black this, and your mentors are black. That don't mean nothing. Okay, doesn't mean nothing.
In my world that I talk to and that I get consult from are black women, strong black women. My sisters are strong black women. My aunts are strong black women. And when I think about
Well, let's wait. I would love to hear what your sisters and your aunts and all them have to say about you calling Jennifer Hudson illiterate because she's far from illiterate.
how much I do to pour into black women, I also can't say that I don't hear the comments that I don't support black women or that I attack black women. Yesterday,
Okay, Greg, let me stop this. Okay. Yeah, hit the like button, guys, please. Greg, now we're not saying that he's not shaking Hollywood. We're separating these two. Uh she's saying that he's an idiot for calling her illiterate. We're gonna this. We're not saying that he's not shaking Hollywood, because he's definitely shaking Hollywood, but you could still be she said that he's dumb for what she said about Jennifer Hudson. That's what we talk about, Greg. We're not even talking about what he's doing in Hollywood. He's doing great in Hollywood. We're talking about what he said about Jennifer Hudson. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, yes, I get it, but he said what he said made an idiot of himself. I agree with you. That's why he's apologizing.
I thought that Essence used that opportunity to drive the culture further apart because in uplifting a black woman, like they often do, they also, in my opinion, shitted on a black man, which they often do. And I believe that it was disingenuous to say you want a partnership with Hollywood Unlocked and me because of the relationships I have in the platform and power that we have at Hollywood Unlocked, but then at the same moment take an opportunity to take a dig at my experience. So we had a long conversation. And I'm sharing this with you because when I was on the phone and I was in my feelings about it all, it was a very heated conversation where I brought up the fact that the founder of Essence, who still owns it, had to step down as CEO because a lot of black women at the company were complaining that he was toxic and that he created a toxic environment for black women. And I was going to go online and do my thing. And I said, you know what? I think this is a great opportunity for us to have a conversation about the vulnerability of black women as it relates to the world they live in and the experiences they have, which are real. But also the fact that every time you're criticized or that you're held accountable or somebody has an opinion about you, it's not because you are a black woman. It may be because what you're doing. So I think to throw race in every conversation is unfair. And I think to paint a picture with broad strokes is not fair. And it was offensive that was the takeaway. But I also understand the importance of having this conversation. So me and Essence are figuring out what that looks like. And I thank God for the ability to grow and be an example that when you make a mistake, you can live on another day by taking responsibility and ownership.
And I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he's taking on responsibility and saying that, yes, I made a mistake for saying what he said. But I feel like sometimes you get so high and you get so high and mighty that you just think that you can say anything. Yes, we live in America. Yes, we live in the land of the free, supposedly. But you can't just say anything without that you might get some type of backlash. If that's the case, I could get on here and just start saying stuff. I can just start saying anything and not knowing that, well, probably not me because I'm not popular like Jason. But I could get on here, take a story, and just start just saying what I want to say. You really have to be careful what you say and how you say it, because you can get yourself in trouble. Cardi B, I mean, um, um, I can't think. Tasha K, for an example. Again, I could start today. I could start tonight, and I could have a Tasha K platform. I could go in, honey, go in for filth. But I don't want to live like that. I want to be able to walk out of my door and ain't got to worry about nobody shooting me upside my head because I said something I shouldn't have said. I'm sorry. If it takes me a million years to get a million subscribers, then that's what it's going to take, because I'm not going to go that route. So let's continue this conversation with Jason Lee.
Because people want to see that I'm human, and I am. But I also want to remind people that you're human and you're going to make mistakes too. And I think that Essence made a mistake yesterday. And when we talked through it, one thing for sure was that reflection, which is what I did all day yesterday, is better than responding or reacting or retaliating, I think was the word that came up in our call yesterday. Because I won't lie, my initial instinct was go burn the internet down to the ground, because that makes us feel better. And that's what I was used to. But I've spent so much time working on me and working on my platform and working on my purpose that if I'm going to have an award show where I honor people for using their platforms in a positive way to impact culture, I too need to be more responsible in how I use my platform.
Yes, you do. Let's read some of the comments. V said, I think by his own admission, he's apologizing because he's losing some contracts. Yes. Okay. D said, get ready for the backlash. Mad Day is going to reveal some dark secrets. See, and here's another thing I tell people all the time. When you get big as Jason Lee or these big celebrities and stuff, you can't just say what you want to say. You really can't. You can't just say what you really want to say, because you are ran by the people who paying you. Like right now, right? Me, I can pretty much say what I want to say. But let's say if overnight I get a viral video and I become popular overnight and people start liking me, and then I get all of these uh okay, and I get all of these these contracts and stuff, and then I get on here and say, and I understand that it's sad that we can't really say what we want to say, but I don't really feel like you just got to be just this downright dirty and nasty. Just get your point across. Again, I'll use Gary with the T again, not just because he's my friend, but I use him because I've seen him work, and I've seen him out in public, and I've seen how people love him, and they love him. They want to take pictures with him. They're not wanting to beat him up and smash his head in. And Gary goes in, he reads, but he's not a Tasha K type. And Tasha K, she does her own thing, but I bet she can't walk outside without security like Gary. Let's finish this conversation.
And it doesn't take away from my ability to have an opinion, and it doesn't take away my ability to to say what my opinions are and use my voice to do that. But it also gives me the obligation to be responsible. Now, Lunel may have said illiterate and y'all laugh because she auntie and she's a comedian, and that's between y'all and her. But Jason Lee, who would have did that before, can't do that anymore. So I just want to say to my fans and my friends who support me, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And for those of you that thought it was funny, I'm not here to criticize you, and I'm not here to say, oh my God, we were all wrong. You have to do your own reflection. This post was for three things. One, to show that I'm human and can take ownership when I fuck up, because I've done that and I will do it again. And two, to be the example to all of you who make mistakes, that if you do something you feel hurts people or does something wrong, you should own it and take responsibility. And three, to say that I love Black women, and we should all protect Black women, but Black women should also not be put in a position where they are gaslit into believing the reason why you're criticized is because you're a black woman. Because I think that's unfair. I think it's predatory, and I think it sets the culture apart when black women are lifted up to hold a black man down, and then in the same breath want to question why the black family is broken. Thank you all for letting me speak my piece. I am releasing this into the universe for you to get in the comments and talk about it. But Jennifer, I'm sorry that I said you were illiterate, but I'm still gonna have an opinion about your talk show. All right, y'all, be good, be blessed, and have a great day. Peace.
Okay, so he apologized to Jennifer Hudson, and again, I'm glad he apologized. But again, you can't listen. I don't care how big your platform is. You can't just say what you want to say. You just can't say what you want to say. You could definitely be canceled. Okay, you could definitely be canceled. And I'm sorry, Jennifer Hudson is far from being illiterate. And I'll say this again: she's graduated from college. But then there's been people who graduated from college and have degrees and everything else, and they can't do their jobs. They just have a piece of paper. My grandfather had a farm. He was very smart. Um, and he was able to raise chickens and cows, and he knew how to do all of that. He didn't know how to count, read, nothing. He could drive, he could do everything. He was very smart. How my grandfather did this, I don't know. And he was able to speak his way through a lot of things. He had good jobs and all that kind of stuff. Now he may have spoken like he was illiterate, but he was far from illiterate. Harriet Tubman may have spoken like she was illiterate, but she was far from being illiterate. Okay. Um, so I'm glad he apologized, and I'm glad y'all are watching. We're gonna move on to the next story. I'm really glad he apologized. I really am glad that he apologized. Okay, now if you're watching this video, y'all make sure you share the live. Share the live. Now we're gonna get into this next conversation. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Girl, this just hilarious, honey. Baby, I had saw this video today. I'm telling y'all, every time I get ready to do something, talk about one thing, something else pops up. So this is just hilarious. Y'all probably remember when she went viral. Let's read what Greg said. He said Jason will probably give her an award now for her work. No, it's too late for that. Uh-uh. I don't think Jennifer Hudson is gonna take that award. Okay. I don't think she's gonna take that award. She might. She'll probably take it just because. But guess what, y'all? Because of what Jason did to her, that's going to make her more popular. You mark my word. And I just think that Jennifer has this slang. She talks like that. That's just the way she talks. It's just like it's just like Beyonce, how she speaks. They say she's country. That's just how the people talk in Houston and Louisiana. That's just the talk. I love the way the people in Houston the way they talk. They talk very much different from the people in Dallas. It's just a different slang. It doesn't mean that they dumb. It doesn't mean that they're illiterate. Doesn't mean that she can't speak. That's just the way she talks. You know. Anyway, so just hilarious. Let's get back to just hilarious. Okay, so just hilarious is the one who went viral for saying that um, trans women will never be women. I agree with her, but I'm not. That's not what we talk about right now. Okay, we're talking about her and Natalie Nunn. Okay, well, who is Natalie Nunn, PT? Well, Natalie Nunn is the lady who's over Zeus Network. Okay, shout out to my friend Chase. Shout out to Okay, so Natalie Nunn, I'm gonna show you a picture of Natalie Nunn. She is a lady who's over Zeus Network. Here she is right here on the far right. Okay. Now Zeus Network, y'all know Zeus Network is ghetto boots. Okay, they fights and carry on there, right? Well, all right. So I saw this last week, but I wasn't recording last week, and I wanted to talk about it so bad because it was a hot subject. Well, y'all know Zeus Network. They fight and they cut up and they act the fool. Make sure y'all share this video, please. Share the video. Let's get at least 20 people watching this live. So, and make sure y'all if you're on YouTube, give me likes, okay, and give me likes on Facebook if you can, please. So y'all know Zeus work next week. They cuts up, and I believe a lot of some of the was it the Bad Boys of Houston? I think they was on there too as well? Okay, so anyway, um, okay, let me read some of this. Please, yeah, thank you, Miss Hawes and Chase said, yeah, I seen the sketch. Oh my God. Okay, so you said Zeus Network is a fighting network to me. Yeah, okay. And my thing is, if you don't like Zeus Network, don't watch it. I watch it because I got to talk about what they doing on there. But so here we go. So about I think this happened like last week or whatever. But anyway, it's when I wasn't really doing my shows and I saw it and I wanted to talk about it. It was hot. It was a hot subject. So there was a restaurant. There was a black restaurant, and they said Zeus Network is not welcome here at this restaurant because all y'all gonna do is tear up my restaurant and y'all gonna mess up my name. Y'all gonna mess up my name. Do I agree? I agree. If I have a restaurant and I've worked hard for my name, I've worked hard to get my business out there. Um, you're so right about Jason Lee. Thank you, darling. But we've moved on to another subject. I'm sorry if you're seeing it late, but we've moved on to something else. But thank you so much for your comment. I know I may be a little delayed if I'm on YouTube, but thank you, Carolyn. All right, um, so if I had a restaurant, if you had a restaurant, would you allow Zeus Network to come in there? Because you don't really never know when they film it. Okay. Let me read this comment here. You said, isn't she from the Bad Girl? Yeah, yeah, she's from the Bad. Yeah, she was originally on Bad Girls. Yeah, she was originally on the Bad Girls Club, and that's how she got her. Oh, good. We got 20 people. Yay! So she's 20, 21. Yay! Yeah, so she was originally the one who, she was on the Bad Girls, whatever. Anyway, so now that none, she goes for bad. Okay, so everything she does goes for bad. So it's like, okay, it's like when I was in LA and was walking around, all of a sudden, you think somebody walking around with a backpack? No, man, honey. These were people from TMZ, from all of these shows. They just pull a camera out of nowhere. You be like, damn, where did this camera come from? Yes. And so that's how Zeus Network is like. They may go in the restaurant to just be eating, and they're gonna turn it into allegedly turn it into a fight. So if I own the restaurant, I don't want y'all in there. No, because I don't want you messing up my restaurant. So anyway, Zeus, Natalie Nunn, here's a picture of Natalie and just hilarious. The one who said that women could never be women, trans women could never be women. Okay, that's just hilarious on the left, and Natalie Nunn with her beautiful self. All right, honey, with Jess agreed. She agreed that they should be going into these restaurants, messing up these restaurants. And oh my God, Natalie Nunn had words for her. Are y'all ready for the tea? I got it. Here we go.
Yeah. I keep it to myself if it has nothing to do with Natalie Nunn. So, what's that name? Jess. Jess, we've had a few words a few times back and forth, and I get it. You don't like me and I dislike you, and that's fine. We don't have to be friends, right? But, sweetie, I would advise you to shut the up. How about that? How about that? Because one thing I don't like is a who always got something to say about the next. I promise you, sweetie, our bank accounts are not the same. Okay? I stand behind that. Pull up the Hollywood Unlocked. Let me see. She said, Hollywood Unlocked. She said here, let me see, where's it? Right there. Like that one. Right? She said, I stand behind the restaurant. Huh. Interesting. So the restaurant said, I don't like what the Zeus Network, because that's what I said in the video, okay? You stand behind the fact that they don't want to let the Zeus Network or anybody affiliated with the Zeus Network or any shows or anything, but you're begging to come over here to the Zeus Network. Like you're literally about to come out here and film another episode on Bad versus Wild and collect another bro. Make it make sense, because honey, baby child, I'm telling you right now, we are not the same. Because I stand behind Zeus Network, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm getting my way out here. I'm having my way. So you can take your broke back to the Breakfast Club on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Ooh. Oh, so she's on the Breakfast Club with with Charlamagne the God. I thought she was on there every week, girl. That girl said Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay.
Those are the only days you film.
Ooh.
Because when I went up to the Breakfast Club, they said she doesn't work on Fridays. Oh, so she's off on Fridays? Oh, so she's just a 9 to 5, or she has a little basic job here. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Mondays, whatever day. Because even the spear is rolling his eyes at you right now. Look at him. Look, the spear is looking around like, is this for real? Look at him. Look. Sis, come look at the spear. He's
Ah.
crying for you right now. Because I could really stop your check. Stop playing with me. Yes, hard eyes. Stop that check. Y'all, and he's saying yes. Yes, I know. I get it. Like the spear agrees with me.
Oh, baby, Miss Thing had the receipts, honey. She say, but I'm actually on Jess's side. I really am. If I own a restaurant, y'all not finna come in here and mess up my restaurant. It's sort of like the restaurant that was in Dallas. I forgot the name of it. If you live in Dallas, post the name in the link where the lady was up there. She was up there shaking and stuff, and they told her to sit down. This is not that type of restaurant. If I own a nice restaurant, I'm not gonna let you come in and film and tear up my damn restaurant. But I guarantee you, the restaurant got a lot of business after the restaurant told them that they don't want y'all in there. They probably got a lot of business after that. But no, you're not going to come in here and tear up my damn restaurant. You're not going to do it. And I'm totally agree. I usually don't. I, you know. I, I guess I'm only going to be on Jess's side this time. And Natalie Nunn. No, that's not the turkey leg hut. No, no, I don't know which restaurant it was that they didn't want them to come to, but it might have been in California. But they say we do not want the Zeus network, and we don't want nobody from the Zeus network in here. What would you guys do if y'all had a restaurant? Y'all know y'all want nobody coming and tear up y'all damn restaurant. Not even if they paid them to come in there, you want nobody coming and tearing up your damn restaurant. Hell no. So I totally agree with Just Network. And of course, Natalie Nunn, she said, well, girl, you sit up here reading and stuff, but girl, you're gonna be filming here soon. You're gonna be filming with Zeus Network. Now that's tea I didn't know, you know. But she had the receipts, okay. Greg said it is ultimately the restaurant has the right to feel that uh, feel right to feel that away. Yeah, and I agree. And again, I don't feel like that. If I have a nice restaurant, you're not going to come in and tear up my restaurant. I would. I have never been to Hooters, and I don't want to. I don't want to see the bottles booties hanging out while I'm eating. Yeah, but honey, you're not a woman. I think it's the men who like going there. Okay. I understood what you said, Greg. I think it's the men who like going to Hooters. Yeah. Do we have any more comments before I move on to my next story? Let's see here. Okay. All right. Well, we reached over 20 people tonight. I'm not done. We got two more hot stories. So let's get into the next story. And I appreciate you guys. If you guys are giving me likes, shout out to I don't know who this is. I never seen your name before. A Bodacious. Well, welcome to the show. Let me know what city and state you're watching me from. Deshante said, if I'm correct, she filmed her wedding and her family night and had a fight. Who you talking about? Natalie Nunn, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what Natalie Nunn is known for fighting. She's known for fighting. Greg should know that. She is definitely known for fighting. I think she was over was she over the Bad Boys of Houston? Yeah, I think she was over the Bad Boys of Houston, and baby, them girls fought like cats. What cats and dogs get along better than than what they was fighting. So what I'm going to do, guys, before I do my last two stories, I'm going to put the link up here if you guys want to be a part of the show. We won't say any names. Aaron, you're more than welcome to click on this link and come say what you got to say about what I'm talking about. Here it is, the link right here. All you got to do is click on it, okay? All right, so let's move on to our next story. We got one more after this. Y'all, I wonder who's going to get him out of trouble this time. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the one and only. Well, let me pull up his picture right quick. I had his. I know I got his picture. Hold on. What I do with his picture? Hold on. I probably already have it downloaded. Hold on. I'm gonna read the two comments. Give me a second. I don't know why I thought I had this boy's picture. Okay, it won't take me long to get it. Well, anyway, I'm talking about Kodak Black. Okay, so if you haven't heard, Kodak Black has been he's been arrested, cocaine possession, and he this is not his first time at the rodeo. Kodak Black, if you don't remember, Trump got him out. He pardoned him or whatever it could be. And this is the reason why he's a Trump supporter, because Trump bailed him out of whatever he had. And this happened 7 hours ago, y'all. Okay, let me pull up his picture. I'm gonna get his picture because I want to tell y'all what happened. I don't feel sorry for him because I follow him and I have been seeing him cutting up on the internet high as a kite. As my mama say. Let me read the comments right quick. Uh I go to the restaurant to eat, but the D and because of the okay, I got you. Nikki said, "Oops, not to." Uh, Correct, and Nikki Young. Okay, all right. I had to go back and read the comments. Okay, do I have his pictures? Let me see here. So this happened not too long ago, and I knew it was going to happen sooner or later because I've been watching him on social media, and this boy has been cutting up. I mean, he'd be so high. He would be so high you can't even understand what he's saying. You know, he lost a lot of weight when he was in prison. Before he got out, he lost a whole lot of weight. So here's the latest. He was arrested. Um, he had cocaine, cocaine. He had cocaine or whatever. That's his drug of choice, allegedly. Um, and Trump did pardon him the last time, but I don't think Trump's going to be able to pardon him this time because, baby, he's going to be gone for a long time. Um, so you had cocaine possession and other charges, you know, and this happened in South Florida. His real name is Bill Capri. He was booked into a Broward County jail on yesterday. Possession of cocaine, tampering with physical evidence, and improperly parking stopping a vehicle, records show. The arrest happened on Plantation. I guess that's the city or whatever. After the officer spotted a black Bentley SUV parked in the roadway at the 600 block of Northwest 47th Terrace. And the officer approached the SUV and found Black asleep in the car. See, that's his problem. They found him asleep in the car. David Haddish. And there was a strong odor of weed they could smell, and the officer opened the door and shut off the car. They smelled alcohol. They saw wrapping papers, uh, weed residue, all kind of stuff, and he had cocaine and everything. I tell you, man, you get so many chances, and after you get them chances, if you don't do right, then you can't really blame nobody but yourself. He can't blame nobody but himself. He did it to himself. Let me read some of these comments. Would you say hi as a joint? Hey, uh, Trump probably had a bet on him saying he'll be in trouble again. Yes, that's so true. He has a drug addiction until he gets treatment. This is going to happen. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have his hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't play. I do have his I thought I had downloaded his I guess I thought I had it, but I didn't. I thought I had his mug shot. I do have his mug shot. Hold on. Let me read this comment right quick. Baby, I don't think it's you said it appears that to me that these rappers are being erased by one. I don't think him being lawyered up is going to help this time, Greg, because I think he might have been on paper. And this is not his first time at the rodeo. This ain't his first time at the rodeo. So, mm, let me see if I can pull up that mugshot, and then we're gonna move on to the last story. The last story is actually about a rapper too. Um, but let me see if I can get it, y'all. Hold 1 second. And again, the phone lines are open if you guys want to be a part of the show. All you gotta do is click that link and you can be a part of the show if you want to talk about what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up this mugshot. 1 second. If I don't pull up the mugshot, we'll read your comment after this, Nikki. Nope, it's not letting me pull up the mugshot, but you just kind of imagine what it looks like, okay? He's not a happy camper. Let me read Nikki's comment right quick. Nikki said, uh, Nikki said he's got to want the help. Yeah, V World. And I just had a conversation with a family member asking them to let me help them to get treatment, but they said no. Yeah. Some people ain't gonna never get treatment. Some people ain't gonna never want the treatment, child. I had to throw that in there. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on to the last. This is the last story, y'all, and it goes fast. And I gotta give y'all a round of applause. We got 22 people watching today. That's great. Okay. So don't forget, y'all. I know y'all gonna say, PT, make up your mind. The show is gonna be every night at 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock on the dot. So y'all make sure y'all be here at 7 o'clock on the dot. Okay, every night, Monday through Friday. Okay. I don't know this guy from A to Z. Okay, I just found out about him today. But the reason why I'm breaking this story because I just got through talking about rappers and all the trouble they're getting themselves into. Well, here's a rapper I never heard of before. And he goes by the name of, oh God, I had his name. What I do with his name? Sauce Walker. I never heard of him. My friend Chase lives in Houston. He might have known him, but I ain't never heard of him. He's probably on the mug shot looking mad at the word Kodak. It's your fault. Yeah, it's his fault. Yeah, I wasn't able to pull up the mugshot. All right. So here he is right here. This is the guy right here, Sauce Walker. Okay. He's a rapper out of Houston. I have a video. Y'all gonna die when I show y'all this video. Okay. I understand as black men, we're afraid of the police officers and everything. And I know but he say he avoided the police officers by running. And he crashed his car, honey, and he made it out. So I'm gonna show y'all the video. Y'all gotta die when you see this video. Let's read what he said about making it out of the car. He says, "Kids, never do this stupid. Learn from my experience. Always wear your seatbelts. Listen to your parents' advice. Never snitch, but don't be disrespectful or aggressive to law enforcement. You can lose your life or your freedom. All cops are not bad. Cops have some understanding, but never break the code of information silence. Appreciate every moment you live life and every person that loves you. Okay? Generally, be grateful, be accountable of mistakes. Never slip on your own drip. Keep saucing. That's his name, Sauce. Okay? Keep saucing, but have control of your flavor and your actions. Last but not least, get some money and save more than you spend. Now, he talking to me, okay? Hashtag drip god, hashtag the Texas glitch, hashtag the world is ghetto, hashtag the world of streets. Call me the word prayers, and I'm still undefeated and untouched. That boy Den. Okay, so he's from Houston, Texas. And he said, oh, the reason why I did this running from the law because I was scared for my life. And thank you, Miss Hall. And I understand, but I'm not gonna run for the police. If I ain't done nothing, I'm not running. Okay. And if they kill me, they just kill me. Okay. And I hope that when they kill me and I die, I hope they can prove that I wasn't doing anything illegal. And I hope the hell that man gets life, or whoever kills me gets life in prison, just like the woman that killed Dante Wright. I'll never forget that. She was wrong for that. That police officer said, oh, I thought it was my taser. No, you didn't. You knew exactly what she was doing. I don't know. Did she get time? Did she get out of jail? So here's the video. And y'all, but they reading the hell out of him on social media. Tell me, don't be thanking God for this because you done this to yourself. So here's the video. Let's watch the video.
favored and highly flavored. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I do it every time, but I come out untouched, unscathed, unblemished. You know what I'm saying? As the God I am. I want to say thank you to the universe. Thank you to the stars. Thank you to everything in this universe that brought me out through this situation safe, because I could have lost my life. I've been living wild for a long ass time. I'm going to try to calm down because I know I'm a role model and people look up to me and follow me, but I'm going to continue to drift this house and leave somebody lost and splash a bit of house. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to sound ignorant because I definitely could have lost my life. But hey, man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm wild and we survive, baby. We got to survive. We got to live. You know what I'm saying? I was scared. Man. I thought I was getting profiles. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were trying to.
Hold on one second. Yes, that's Kodak Black on the line. Tell him I'm gonna call him back in a minute. He said what? He want me to tell him he's the fool and stop for he end up in prison like him. Okay, I'll make sure I pass it on. All right, take care. Tell Kodak Black we're praying for him. Okay. Yeah, I just what in the hell? You know, when I tell y'all, yeah, he did brought him through it, but when I tell y'all they are reading him on social media. They are reading him on social media. They're like, girl, you should have just went on to just pull over. Girl, if you ain't got nothing going on, just pull over. Just pull over. Oh God, this has been a wonderful show. I love you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed my content today, my Cash App is listed below. Support the show if you can, because honey, me doing all these little videos and stuff is not free. Okay, this is not regular YouTube now I'm using. I'm using something called StreamYard. So if you enjoyed the show, my Cash App is listed below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I'm banned on. Girl, they banned me on Instagram. I can't send messages. They said I said something that I wasn't supposed to say. I don't know what it was, but uh, yeah, he was high as hell, and that's Nicole. That's Nicole. She's from Houston. Yeah, and he was probably high on that video too. Okay. But guys, we did over 20 people watching the show today, and I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I really, really do. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, V. Thank you, Greg. I'm about to do my live drag show on TikTok like I always do every Friday. If you haven't seen me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. It's PT, that's me. Again, thank you, Greg. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really, really enjoyed y'all. And it's been real. Let me read this right here. You said lights, steam yard, etc., and costs. Yes, okay. But he said he felt like he was being profiled. Well, girl, if you ain't done nothing, just pull over. I know that's easy to say, because these cops. But I don't know. I don't know. We just anyway. He better be glad he made it out of there, because honey, he was really, really blessed to make it out of there. All right, it's been real, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Take care. Y'all be good, okay? And stay out of trouble, because I don't want to have to talk about y'all on my YouTube channel, okay? I don't want to have to talk about you. Y'all be good. Bye. Oh, got the music. Where's my music? Where's my music? Here it is. See y'all later. Bye.